scenario that users want to launch a process and debug from the very beginning of this process's inception, Ariba provides that feature with a custom mwatch_exec command. The mwatch_exec command acts as a watch point to trap the launch of a specified process with a matching name. In this example, we invoke a program called testlibc. This is a very simple and short program that outputs strings as it invokes recursive function calls. Let's trap this process as it gets launched. To do that, we go to the GDB client, enter mwatch_exec./testlibc. Please note that this third argument is a string that vmon2 performs a string comparison against, so it needs to match exactly how the process will be executed. Next, type C to give control back to vmon. Let's switch back to the target and its shell prompt. From there, we enter ./testlibc to launch the process again. This time, the event has been trapped by vmon and GDB is notified and given the control. At this point, we need to perform one additional step. We need to load symbols associated with this process as they aren't known yet. Enter the command allsyms. This will instruct GDB to locate the elf file of the process under debug. From this point, we can continue normal user space debugging activities. Let's set a breakpoint in a symbol called func_a. Next, we type C to continue and we immediately hit its breakpoint. Continuing with the same example, we will now demonstrate on how to do the same from the Ariba integrated development environment. Now we have Ariba launched and connected to the target. First, go to the bottom of the IDE and click on the Shell tab to access the GDB console. In the GDB prompt, enter mwatch_exec./testlibc-c. This is exactly the same as we had done from the pure command line example before. Now, go back to the Debug sub-window and click on the Resume button to hand back the control back to the vmon2 on the target side. Next, we will go to the shell prompt on the target's console and type in ./test-libc-c to launch the process, which matches the name of the process that we wanted to watch for. Notice that Ariba has trapped the event and has stopped the process. At the same time, GDB has taken over the control. Now we switch back to Ariba and go back to the GDB shell sub-window. The first thing that we want to do at this point is to type allsyms to load the symbols for this process. Next, suppose we want to stop at the function func_a, then we can set a new breakpoint by typing b func_a in GDB, and then go to the debug sub-window and resume the process. Immediately, the process is stopped again because we've hit the func_a breakpoint that we've just set. We're now presented with a source level editor indicating which statement and line number in the source file that it is stopped at.